fact that I was supposed to have 3 streams within a week, but it got reduced to 2 because I finished the game early. And I last streamed on Tuesday, and now I am streaming on Sunday, so like 5 whole days later, it feels like I haven't streamed in a good week. And, well, that's true, because it has been practically a good week. And the only reason why I didn't stream on Thursday like I was supposed to is because I finished the game early. Which made me play another game and stuff like that. But I'm finally back. I even have a new stream schedule out. It's not part of it, but alright, I think I had a bug for a second. Yeah, I had a bug. That's my bad. Right, it's fixed. Sorry, there was like literal bug that happened for whatever reason. It was just random. Anyways, hi. I'm still kind of tired from everything that happened this week alone. I'm already tired waking up super early just to do things. Like, I had to wake up at the same time every single day this week for like many reasons. Except for just last Sunday. Like last Sunday, we literally because I woke at like maybe 9. I woke at 9 on Sunday. Sunday was Mother's Day. I did do something with my that morning, but I woke up at the right time. Or maybe it was either 8 or 9. But I normally wake up at 8 or 9 on Sunday. Last Sunday was Mother's Day. It was kind of exception. Nice. But yeah, I think I can honestly, even though I'm like, stream is basically talking about events that happened yesterday, I can just basically talk week as a whole, because I've been on for practically almost a good week. So Monday to Friday, I went through the regular school activities, and I had to wake up at maybe 6. I'll tell my sister every day. And I think Friday was I don't know if it was the most chill, but I guess it was. Friday I had very minimal practice, so I used that time to work on my own videos. I think I recorded maybe 3 to 5 videos this entire week. I don't know. I don't even remember. I know I recorded one on Monday. I guess if you count my own personal video I made, then I recorded something also on Monday. I recorded 3 videos, I recorded 4 videos on Thursday, Friday, total. I recorded another personal video yesterday, and I recorded things for my vlog that I'm working on yesterday as well. So I recorded a lot of videos this entire week, all for conservation. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I think so far I uploaded a total of Yeah, as of today, I uploaded like a total of 4 videos this week. So again, I recorded a lot this week, but I only uploaded 4 videos. I'm uploading another one tonight that I finished editing over the week. But other than like doing the regular school activities on Monday through Friday, and then I had very minimal dance practice on Friday, given that I used a lot of my time to do concert that day instead. The reason why I didn't even have much dance practice on Fridays because practically a majority of my convention that Friday, so we used that day off. I didn't go Friday, so I just used that time to edit my videos, do my own dance lessons. It was very minimal, and yeah. But then I had to leave kind of early that Friday because I had to go to a family member's dance recital, which was also kind of fun. But we came back home at 10, and we're all very drained from everything we had to do today that Friday. Even though most of my Friday I spent here. And then yesterday I woke up at 7 to get ready for the convention. I didn't really like talk about much about like what I was cosplaying and stuff because I wanted to keep it private until I left the convention. And then if you follow me on Instagram, I literally announced it last night what I was cosplaying because I wanted to keep it secret. I wanted to keep it private. That way stalkers won't try to catch me and be like, "Hey guys, VIXIE's going to this convention. We gotta find them, attack them, expose them for who they really are." Stuff like that. I didn't want that. So I decided to keep it like a secret, but I gave a hint, I think on Friday. Yeah, I gave a hint on Friday saying like, think red and black. It's like, I gave the hint that my cosplay was gonna be red and black, so yeah. Yeah, I'm closing some right here. Okay. Alright. Oh, wait, never mind. Nice. What is on today? Damn it, I forgot. I was trying to close something and I was so focused on it that I forgot about a solid like 3 seconds. I think did I mention that I woke up 7 in the morning yesterday? Yeah, oh wait. Well, yeah, I did, but now oh wait, I'm not gonna reveal my cosplay until I leave the convention because I didn't want stalkers to use that to their advantage to find me easily and expose me. Yes, I announced that I was going to the convention, but I didn't want to reveal the cosplay, even if they have a thoughts of what it could be, because I think it would kind of, but in case, because you never know. So I went as a different character last year, and still, I don't think I ever talked about that last year, so I think I have, but I just didn't talk about it as much, or maybe not people remember. But yeah, I really didn't want people to know what my cosplay was gonna be in case I had some stalkers following me. So I decided to like keep it a secret until either I started editing the video or or until I left the convention. And I chose when I left the convention because, you know, by then no one will see me anymore, and then once I posted my photo of what I was wearing, obviously my face was hidden. Then people would be like, oh, so that was what VIXIE was wearing? Wait, that was VIXIE? Although, only one person who I saw at the convention, like, they just I'm like just passing by, and then they look at me and they're like, oh hey, I've seen you on Instagram before. I'm like, fuck. I mean, again, I didn't reveal my cosplay, but like they just recognized me. I wanted to assume it's like maybe my recent little vlog that I did when I was like going around Chicago. Cause I guess like my color scheme made it recognizable because I wore red and black in that video, like everything red and black, and my cosplay was also red and black. So like, again, think of me like this, but IRL. I guess if you think about it, I don't know. I mean, I can't really say that I look like this, that my model looks like this IRL, because technically it's not. In lots of ways, it's not. But I don't know. I don't know if I can say it's a good equivalent, but I don't want to talk about that. But yeah, one person recognized me, and they told me that. And then one of my actual friends who knows I'm a VTuber, when like they found me at the con, and then they instantly took a quick selfie with me, and then they jokingly said, "I found Scarlet VIXIE in the flesh." And they only said that because they know I'm a VTuber, but they not because they just recognize me from my VTuber videos, but it's because they know me IRL, they know I'm a VTuber, so they jokingly just said, "I found VIXIE in the flesh." One of my other friends also told me that like last night, because a few of their VTuber friends also happened to be at the con, and then they're like, "Oh, I technically met 3 VTubers at the con yesterday, including you." And I'm like, "What? You did not meet Scarlet VIXIE." They know they did because they also know I'm a VTuber, so. Yeah, so yeah. Two of my friends joked around that they saw me, and then one person just came up to me and said that they just recognized me. One of my VTuber moots though actually vended at the con. I sadly didn't get to see her because I don't think I found her, but I told her that I was gonna pop in. I met her at another con that she came to a few years ago in my area, so that's where I got to meet her. And I know that she gets her merch also done by Cat Dragons, the same person who works on my own merch. That's crazy how, I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's a crazy coincidence though. Well, I actually did tweet about it and post about it on Twitter and Blue Sky, so I can technically confirm that the con I went to was Anime Central in Chicago. And this is my second time ever going there, because I've been wanting to go there since maybe 2022, and I finally got the chance to do it since last year. Because ASEN weekend, that's what Anime Central for short, ASEN. So like ASEN weekend is like literally a very weekend for me personally. Like when I tried to go there in 2022, I believe, was it 2022? Yeah, it was 2022. I was in my high school orchestra, and my high school, they were holding graduations the same weekend, so I had to go over there because the orchestra was performing over there. We had to perform over there, so I had to miss out. And then when I tried to go in 2023, a personal offline venture happened to be going on the entire weekend of ASUN, so I could not go to that either. And then I wanted to go in 2024, but I was graduating, so unfortunately I couldn't go to that one either. Like, I was busy graduating in 2024 that same week, so womp womp. And then last year I had no plans. So I went. This year I kind of did, but it was all kind of last minute and kind of squished in between, because Friday I had to go to a family member's dance recital, and then I went to ASUN yesterday. And then when I left ASUN, one of my family members' birthdays was just over the week. So she had a birthday party yesterday, and I was informed about it too late that the party was happening yesterday. So I could have ditched for ASUN, but it was kind of too late to even do that because I've been prepping for ASUN for months now. I've been prepping for months, so I couldn't really bail on that. I put a lot of money down for just to go, so there was no way I could really miss out. Like, on my ticket, my cosplay, everything, and stuff like that. So we decided that we just go there after we left ASUN. So after we left ASUN, I quickly went home to put everything away, change out of my cosplay, then I just drove to the party, which I did take a nap through because I was very exhausted. I was heavily exhausted from ASUN. You just can't get, you guys just won't guess how tired I was. Because I stayed there very long, and it left me very drained. I had a headache, I think about a solid half of the day. Fucking hell. I had the day, my feet were chill. Hold on, my computer. Along with that, is that during the week is that last Sunday, like on Mother's Day, I don't know how, but I think someone did it. So now my right side of my headphones stopped working. Just the audio. Like with the right side, I just can't hear anything from the right side. And I kept on telling Papa Pixie about it. And like, I told him I might need new ones at this point, but he's kind of implying that I have to buy with my own money, which makes me upset because even though I'm technically currently jobless right now for another few weeks, he is slightly involved with the damaging of my headphones to the point that I feel like it should be his calling, that he should pay for it. Especially since my headphones on a typical basis they're $200. But I know a store where I can get it from for like $150. Like at least $100, like about $150. But I'd have to wait till maybe like July or something to get that money and pay it off. Which is unfortunate for me because I'm eager to get them. Like, I really do miss my headphones. And then I told Papa Pixie that since only one side of my headphones work, the way I've been going recently is... Hold up. Okay, the way I've been going recently was sharing the audio between my AirPods and my headphones. So I have my right AirPod on, and then I have my headphones on, so I'm hearing stuff from the left side of my headphones and my right AirPod. And Papa Pixie's like, oh, okay, then we might have to like crack open the headphones so we can see what's going on, to see if it was like a wire that's been damaged. And I'm like, that's probably it, because I've been looking up ways to fix the headphones if only one side is working, and they do say to reset it, which I've done like maybe 5 times and it didn't work. So I came to the conclusion that it was a wire that's been screwed up, like a wire that has been like broken down, like been broken or something, and I can't fix that. I know I can't take it to the Apple store to get it repaired because my warranty on it expired earlier this year. So the last bet I would have to do is like buy new ones, which I don't want to do. I'm just like seriously hoping that I can find someone to like maybe get it repaired, even if it's not Apple, and you know, get it working again, because I don't want to have to buy new ones, because I have to like wait for like another like month or so, and I know that makes me impatient, but I really just miss my headphones, man. And you might say, but Vixie, you have AirPods. Let me put this through. When you're a content creator who's trying to like watch things and listen to things from many screens, you gotta have one headphone on for one device and then one for the other, and it doesn't like have to constantly switch when you're trying to like multi-listen, because I multi-listen. Now I have to listen through one simple thing, and then the AirPod switches between devices every time, and it's bugging me. I don't like it. Just close this up, god damn. No. I deal with that for a week. I really hope that, you know, fix it as soon as possible, because I have to any screen, so I might miss. And every my laptop, phone, and my iPad, but once ago. Yeah, the now one of the so I think I did cover this, but the thing was taking possession, even if not hearing nothing. Is it fucking close? Wait, I'm gonna do something quickly. I'm gonna try to my model for a quick second. I'm gonna try to do something here. I'm trying to test something here. So I took out the model. I'll be back quickly. Just don't know when. Just trying to fix something here. I'm having issues, man. I'm having issues over here with something. Anyways, I think I got it. Yep, I think so. Yeah, while I load my model back up, I think I can talk about basically who I cosplayed as well. So basically, I never did an original cosplay before, and I've always wanted to do one. I was kind of like struggling with who I wanted to cosplay this year for ASEN because last ASEN, I cosplayed Ruby Rose from RWBY. I didn't want to cosplay her again this year because I think my cosplay is kind of on its last stitch. So I didn't pull her off this year. And I know, like, recently I bought a Kagamine Rimp cosplay, but I already wore that recently, like about a month ago for Miku Expo. So it felt off for me to even pull that off again. Like this soon. I'll wear her again eventually, but not now. It feels too soon already. And then another cosplay I have is Momo Ayase from Dandadan, but I'm going to another convention in the summer as Momo, so I wanted to put her aside. Because I bought her for another convention last summer that I wanted to go to last summer, but then last minute plans came up, so I couldn't go. So I saved that cosplay for Halloween. So I'm going back to that convention this year. I'm going to try to go this time as Momo. So I put that aside. So I ran out of options. Until I remembered a con that I went to earlier this year where I cosplayed Kuromi. And I was like, maybe I can do another Kuromi cosplay. And then I started to consider, I do like red and black though. Is there ever like a red and black Kuromi kind of cosplay? Because it shouts me. So I looked up ideas, and there kind of was. So I decided to make that an idea. But how would I cosplay a red and black Kuromi? So I looked up good dresses that would work out, and the best ones I could find were Lolita dresses. Like, they were all Lolita. Like, I searched up red and black dresses on Amazon, and the generic ones seemed a bit... I mean, they look nice, but they didn't look right. So I searched up red and black cords. and they mostly led me to Lolita, red and black Lolita dresses. So I decided, okay, I think Lolita Kuromi wouldn't sound too bad. Oh, finally, this thing got better. So I decided to cosplay a Lolita Kuromi. And the dress I found for it actually worked out well, because I'm doing another event later this month, and the dress works out for what I have to wear for it. So I decided to buy that one. And then I got a plushie, a Lolita Kuromi plushie, that looks strikingly similar to the dress I ordered. But since it was getting delivered from Japan, obviously there were some issues with getting her here on time, because I ordered her 3 weeks before ASEN. But due to current shipping restrictions in like across the world, she kind of came in a bit late. I think like at least a week, like by like a week or so late. Because I had to buy her at a certain time so she could be shipped on time. And I bought her at the right time. I bought her at the right time so she could be shipped within the same day. But I didn't hear back from them, so I got an email a week after I ordered her saying that my order has been prepared, but there has been a delay with shipping due to international shipping restrictions. So I knew exactly what was going on, because my VTuber group Love-Chu was trying to distribute to Love-Chu members and Love-Chu fans across, because the founder of Love-Chu lives in Asia. There's currently a little import restriction going on in the founder's country right now. So he's been unable to deliver Love-Chu merch for the longest time. But I think as of right now, it's getting better for him in his country, so we'll see. So yeah, I got the email a week after I ordered it that the shipping would be delayed for international shipping restrictions kind of reason. It made me very upset because I knew exactly what was going on. So then I looked into the company's history, and there are lots of reviews. I'm not going to name the company exactly, obviously, but they had reviews. There were lots of reviews on that company that they wouldn't ship goods on time, literally because of shipping restrictions, because they're headquartered in Japan. They used to be headquartered in Hong Kong, but then they moved to Japan. They moved their warehouse to Japan because of what's going on with tariffs right now. And those reviews were posted around the time that they moved to Japan. And they were saying that the company would email the customer saying, sorry, so you see, now we're trying to transition our we're trying to relocate our headquarters, so we're sorry if your order's taking forever. We're still trying to like process everything. But I'm like, that was almost practically a good year ago. That was practically a good year ago, so I shouldn't be a victim just because they relocated to a different country. Because by now they should be like officially, they should have gotten used to everything going on with their transition, so they should be fine. So I drew the conclusion that it had to be due to the tariff situation. Which made me very, very upset. So then I decided to just wait. But because I knew that blush I ordered would come in kind of late, I decided to order a backup, but this time from Mercari. And this one came within half a week. So yeah, this one came about half a weekend. So, hi. So I wait for another week or so. And I get an email from the company 2 weeks after I placed the order that it finally shipped. So she finally shipped, which made me more hyper and hoping and very eager that she would come in at least before ASEN. And I'm gonna get to this because you guys want to listen to this. So okay, so basically she finally shipped 2 Wednesdays ago. Even though I had my other Lolita Kuromi backup on me, I just decided to have it because I decided to keep, not cancel the order, because I also saw reviews that whenever people would request for refunds, they would not get they wouldn't respond back about the refunds. So I was like, oh god, we're never getting our money back. And when I mean we, I mean Kevin was the one who ordered it for me. So we were very worried. We were very upset because she costed a lot of money. I won't say exactly what, but she costed a lot. So we were very worried. I was very down that we wasted all that money. But then when I found out that she shipped, I started to have hopes up. But then days came by, and then it's like Friday. I drew the conclusion that she wouldn't come in on time. But by that time, I saw that she was in California, because she went from Japan to LAX. And last I heard, they were dealing with they were handling all the stuff over there in California, and I didn't get any updates since then. Since Friday. And then ASEN happened yesterday, and then earlier I went to check if and there were any updates regarding her. Still no updates since Friday. And then Mama Pixie calls me down saying I got a delivery, and I'm like, huh? I only ordered one thing recently. I only ordered one thing recently, and I was never informed if she was here. If I was never informed or updated if it was Lolita Kuromi or not, because I never saw any updates saying that she was in Chicago or if she was out for delivery. So I see a package under my name. I'm like, huh? Did I and I was thinking to myself, did I order something recently that wasn't her? I just don't remember what it was. Cause I'll be for real, that happened when I ordered the Kevin standee, and then they're like, who got something from China? I'm like, I don't know. I generally did not know. And then they said my name. I'm like, oh, that was what. So that came in. So I went to open the package to see what it was. And it was literally the Lolita Kuromi that I ordered 3 weeks ago, that Wednesday. I was very happy, but at the same time, I was also very upset because she came in a day late. I solely bought her for ASEN, only for her to arrive the next day. Which is why I was happy that I had a backup, but I was very upset that even if she was coming in late, it had to be the next day. Like, I would have been happy if she came in a bit later, but today, just after I came back from ASEN yesterday, it made me very upset. But at the same time, I'm just happy that I have her now. I just wish I got her on time for ASEN. But yeah. She's with my pile of other Kuromis though, so I'll use her for other things like Oshikatsus. I mean, I've always wanted to do a Kuromi Oshikatsu, so that's still gonna be going on. I mean, I tried to do an Oshikatsu yesterday with Kuromi, but I was very tired. I was very mentally drained. I was tired. I had a headache half of the time. It could not be done. I literally tried to. I literally did. It was I was literally unable to. And I knew that yesterday would be the day where I could like Oshi max. Sister Pixie was also at ASEN. She and I went together, and I guess I'm technically outing her cosplay, because I think most people, and I think most people would be like, oh wait, I saw her, if that's the case. But if you saw, okay, so if there's anyone over here watching this and you were at ASEN yesterday, and if you're familiar with a character named Alice from Toho, the Toho franchise, if you know a character named Alice from the Toho franchise, that's who she cosplayed. I think she was the only person I saw cosplaying Alice. Yeah, she was probably I think she was the only person at the con yesterday cosplaying Alice. But I did see Toho cosplayers yesterday. Like, believe it or not, I did. And I took pictures of them so I could send it to her. Like, there was a Toho meetup yesterday at ASEN, and she went there, obviously. But I'll let you know, like, Alice is her kami, like, she's literally her kamiyoshi. Like, she has like, not literally like a shrine. I wouldn't say a shrine where you basically are like an Alice. It's literally just merch. Like CDs, figurines, little cards, pins. That's dedicated to Alice. She has like Josie that she brought. You know, like, her to Alice Margatroyd of Toho is basically me with Kuromi, because Kuromi is my kamiyoshi. I don't think I implied that a lot with my content, but like, trust me, IRL, I'm a big Kuromi stan. It's not seen a lot with my it's not seen a lot with my streams, but I do have a heavy heart for her. It's very bare when I show it in my content, but I think there are like going to be eventually some ways where I show my love for Kuromi. She has a big liking to her. Yep. Yeah, basically. It is like that. And well, yeah, Kevin can basically back me up. But like, he and I are kind of like maybe polar opposites when it comes to loving Sanrio characters. Cause his favorite character is Pom Pom Pudding, and in some ways he does express his love for Pudding, but like not as big as I am. Like he does have like a few Pudding stuff, and I did commission art of him in like a Pudding kind of onesie, which he still loves, I'll have you know. But like he's just a simple Pudding fan, while I have like a big heart for Kuromi. Like literally. But like the last con that Kevin and I went to together, not ASEN, he did not go to ASEN, unfortunately. But we went to another con that he and I performed at, actually. Like we did a whole dance performance over there. He and I actually did cosplay Pudding and Kuromi. Like we had the ears, we had our plushies and everything. It was really nice. I mean, I like to do another Sanrio themed cosplay with him one day. Not like, I don't know when, but it might happen soon. I might do it for Halloween maybe. Cause like, you know, I cosplayed Momo for Halloween last year, and I'm gonna pull her up again for another con I'm going to over the summer. So I need to have something else for Halloween. Yep, it's pretty well known for you. Yeah. I mean, I might slap in Lolita Kuromi for Halloween. It really depends on the weather, because it's a dress, so. But I do wear long socks, so. No, but yeah, Kevin and I did cosplay Sanrio characters before. I mean, I like it, but it was really good when we did it the first time. And it did work out, because one of his performances that we had to do over there, he had to wear yellow. So we were like, oh wait, since he's gonna be Pudding over there, it works out. Yeah, but for the game too, I set up 2 friend groups signing. So I met up with my first pack of friend groups. I saw them like just resting. They were basically resting through Artist Alley. And I saw them at Artist Alley. My friends was cosplaying Fern from Freeman. Another one of her friends came in as well, like the Mario. And two of our other friends cosplayed to Expo with us. So like I know them. I was to them in their Teto cosplays, and they came back with those same Teto cosplays from Miku Expo. And then one of my other friends, he recently started reading the One Piece manga. So he basically kind of came in like I wouldn't say he was cosplaying Luffy. I guess you could say he was, but yeah, he was sort of cosplaying Luffy, but with a happy Expo. Because I went to Miku Expo with him, so like he had the pen light, he had the happy, like the pen light from Miku Expo, he had the happy from Miku Expo, and then he wore he was like Luffy. So basically, he cosplayed Luffy if he were interested in Hatsune Miku. So then, another one of my friends who already came in, I went to find him because their cosplay was something that I've wanted to see for, I think, almost the entire year. So I went to find them, and I found them, and they cosplayed Nanashi Mume from Hololive. And I hung out with them for I think a good majority of the day, because they came in with a few people, but they were doing their own thing. So I decided to give them some company, and yeah. And then another one of our friends came in, so we hung out with them as well. And I was taking a picture of like a lot of cosplayers, specifically within Toho and Hololive. Toho basically for my sister, since she was also cosplaying, and then Hololive because I love Hololive. Hololive is the reason I became. Most of the cosplays I saw were people cosplaying like in like Justice, like Hololive English Justice. Liz is like, I didn't see any Liz cosplayers, but I saw every other member. Made me concerned. So like few minutes after I got into the artist alley, I was cosplaying Gigi Murin. So I took a photo of them, and then they gave me a little Grem freebie. And then I was like, impressive. I shall give it to Kev. Since Gigi's his Oshi, so I'll give the Grem to him. So I'm giving him the Grem. And then I told my friend who cosplayed Mume, since they also love Gigi. I'm like, yo, so I saw this Gigi cosplayer and they gave me a Grem freebie. And they really want, so they made it a sworn mission for them to find that Gigi cosplayer so they can get a Grem freebie, since Gigi's also one of their Oshis. So then they walked me around the artist alley. It was really nice. And then we walked around the main expo hall, and we saw a table that wasn't exactly Hololive themed, but most of their collection was literally Hololive. Like Hololive, like wall scrolls, and then plushies, and then like just miscellaneous kinds of merch. The first thing I saw was the plushies. They all costed $50, like $50 and up for all the plushies I saw, and I was financially crying because I did not have that kind of money. But it was nice to see all of them. And, like, it was my first time seeing like most plushes of those talents in person. Like they had plushes of surprisingly I did not see a Fuwawa, but I did see like a Mokoko plush. So like I saw a Mokoko plush, Tokoyami Toa, Ichijo Ririka, Jufute Raden. Oh! Okay. Otonose Kanade, I think. Yeah. Hyodoshi Ao. So basically all of Regloss minus Hajime. I didn't even see Hajime. I saw Hachima. I saw Hachima in like a devilish kind of well, not exactly devilish, but like gremlin kind of devilish. I also saw like a giant ass Grem plush. I saw a Grem plush that costed like $120 because it was really big. I saw a Liz plush, Cece plush, Okayu plush, Gigi plush, Suisei plush. I think I saw an Ayame plush as well. I saw a Fauna plush. We saw a variant version of a Mume plush that my friend cosplay Mume really wanted. And then we looked around and see what other things they had. They had like a Fuwawa and Raura baseball. Then we saw like lots of wall prints of of Kiryu Coco, who's graduated. Lots of Marine. I saw a Watame one, and then the moment like I was about to get out, the same Gigi Mooding cosplayer that I took a photo of, where I got the GG freebie from the Grem freebie from. We finally found him, and then I told my friend who's cosplaying Mume, my Mume cosplaying friend, like, bro, that's the dude. So they instantly started talking to the dude, and then they also got the Grem freebie, so they succeeded in their mission. And that was also good because I saw another GG cosplayer, and then, along with the CC cosplayer, and then someone from, I think they were from the Whole Life English fan server. I'm also in that server, so. And they were carrying a wagon with various Whole Life plushies and a speaker that was playing Whole Life songs, like, throughout the con. When I saw them, they were already blasting the remix of Above Below by Justice. And then eventually, while we were just walking through the convention hall, I start to hear Monsters and Men by Shiori Novella from a distant view, like from a distance. I'm like, why does it sound like I'm hearing Monsters and Men? And then I see them behind me. I'm like, oh, that's where it came from. Speaking of which, I saw like maybe 2 to 3 Shiori cosplayers. Maybe one of them was the same person, because I was like about to take a nap when I saw them. So I also saw like someone cosplaying Mokoko in their pajamas. I also saw like some happies. Like I saw someone with a happy of Momosuzu Nene, Rara, Panthera, and Narissa Ravencroft. So I saw the happy of those 3 people. I also saw like a literal Rara cosplay, and then I saw a Kigurumi cosplay of Rara as well. Also, I think I hear Papa Pixie outside. Is Papa Pixie outside? Yep, Papa Pixie's outside. Yep, there he is. Hi, Papa Pixie. What's he doing outside? If I could instantly shout hi to him through the window. I'm gonna turn on my lights. It's starting to get dark. Even though it's only like 7:30. What else happened? Okay, so I was going to go to this one J-pop RDP that was supposed to be, it's unofficial, but it was gonna happen over there. They relocated it because of the quantity of the room where it was supposed to be happening. I think it was also because badges were being distributed in that same room. Because last year it was distributed in a different room. Okay, now I hear Papa Pixie again. Oh my god. Oh, why is Papa Pixie wearing a mask? Is he sick? Unless he's doing something outside that requires a mask. Wait, I'm gonna open the window. I want to say hi to him. You guys are gonna hear me say hi to him through the window. Hold up. Okay, well, he saw me peep out. Now he saw me open the window and I waved. I'm gonna like open the window though. I want him to hear me. I want him to hear me. Hear me, Papa Pixie. I'm streaming. Yeah, come on, open up window. Did I open it right? I'm assuming I did. I haven't opened up my window in like months. I don't know how to open this freaking thing. Oh god. It's open. What you doing? I don't know what they're doing. What you doing?
Huh?
What you doing?
Huh?
Bro!
What?
What are you guys doing?
What? What thing?
Oh. The vents! Papa Pixie was trolling me, telling me that they're cleaning the vents, and he also did a 6-7. Yeah, he did the 6-7. Alright, bye-bye! Ah, can't close this window. Now close. There we go. Yeah, they're cleaning the vents up from outside. Okay. Alright, I'm back. Alright, what was I talking about? Was I talking about? What was I talking about? Ugh. I remember talking about seeing the whole live table, and then I heard the Monsters and Men, Shiori, and then it was like from behind me. Oh yeah, RWBY happened in the entrance originally, but I think they said they might relocate because apparently badges were being distributed in the main entrance rather than like the regular convention hall, because normally in cons I go to over there, they always distribute the badges in the convention hall. They did that last ASEN and I got my badge within 3 minutes of entering. But I will say this year was more of a hellhole because the line's longer for getting badges. Whether you're getting your pre-ordered ones or you're in front for them. I'm a front, you'll stay in a longer line, but since I got them in advance, I stay in a shorter line. Yeah, I stay in a shorter line, and that lasted maybe 3 minutes. I was happy that I got it within 30 minutes, but I was sad that it even took 30 minutes. So, like, yeah, the entrance was really packed just because badge and stuff, but it did cool down by, like, maybe 4, I think. So, they had to relocate RDP since it was already being used to distribute badges, and it was already a very packed room. So they moved to another place within the convention. So they say they were going to move it to this one area. And I asked one of my friends, hey, where is that area? And they're like, it's probably in the hotel, since ASEN took place in both like the convention center and the attached hotel into it. But the problem was they closed the downstairs way to get to the hotel. Like you can easily just like head by like going outside from the convention hall, and then you just cross the road and you're already in the hotel entrance. They closed that for whatever reason. So you had to take a side bridge just to even get to the hotel from the convention hall, which took me 7 minutes just to get to. It takes you maybe 2 minutes just to do it from downstairs, but no, because they closed that one, you were required to go through the sky bridge. And it was musty and hot in there, and I was sweaty, I was tired, I had a headache, and it took me 7 minutes to walk to get there. I get there, I don't see the place where it's supposed to be located. I was like, oh, they probably thought it was there, and they're not gonna be there, so hell. So I decided to use a tap. So after 30 minutes of waiting, I head back to the main convention hall, through that sky bridge, which took me some minutes, and try to find where that RDP could be happening. So I went outside the convention hall. I don't see it there. And the convention hall, and the RDP was gonna end soon. So I decided to give up. Went back to the main hall, tell my friend, hey, I'm coming back to you. When I got to him, he was already eating lunch. And then my friend was like, hey, so did you find it? I'm like, apparently no. And they're like, huh, that's all it was to be there. And I blame him. I agree. Which made me mad. It made me mad. Like, come on. I was actually waiting for this RDP. Like, come on. Like, be for real. Adventurers. I dance J-pop. I've been dancing to J-pop for like more than 10 years now. This is my thing. This is my little thing. And I did get to do it. I did get to do it. Yes, there was another RDP that happened, I think about an hour after that one was supposed to end. And one of my friends did go to that one. Like, I heard one of my friends said she was going to that RDP. But it was a K-pop RDP. And I don't listen to K-pop as much. I think I only listen to like under 10 songs. Therefore, I barely know any dances within K-pop. J-pop is my main thing. So because of that, I was really upset because you never get much J-pop RDPs. You never get much J-pop RDPs. I'm telling you. The last one I went to was in May of last year. So when I heard that there was going to be a J-pop RDP, an official J-pop RDP at ACED, I was beyond excited. So I don't know like a very, very, very high amount of J-pop songs to dance to, but I know a solid amount. I know a solid amount that I can just dance to for the life of me because I love it. I'm into J-pop dance groups, mind you. I'm into. I try to put full commitment to them. So when I found out that they were relocating and I couldn't even find where they were saying it was going to happen. So like they said it was going to be at this one area. They didn't specify where it was, or they didn't even put any pictures of where it is. You're like, okay, so it's going to be in this area now. I'm on my way to this area now, so I'll see you there. So I try to find that area at the hotel. It's not there. So I can only think of one other area where they have it, and it was outside the convention hall. So I went outside the convention hall, which took me about 6 minutes to get to from where I was napping. I was about to say 6 to 7 minutes, so fuck that. 6 to 8 minutes. Took me about 6 to 8 minutes to get there. I couldn't find it. That was the only other place I could think of where it could happen. In that specific area. It's not there. I was like, what if they canceled it? Because I didn't even see any photos that they took. They didn't post any photos that it happened. Two of my friends also wanted to go to it, but I don't think they knew that it relocated. So yeah. And I was supposed to go to another event that happened, like another panel that happened that day. But because I got there late, because it took forever to get ready, I got there an hour after I planned, an hour later than planned. And I was stuck in line for a while. And by the time I got out of the line, it was like already almost done. So I was like, screw it. And I was gonna go with my sister and one of my friends, but my sister was busy because one of her friends also tagged along because I had to pick her up and take her with us, which was fine with me because she went with us to ASIN last year. And she can only stay for a limited amount of time for her own offline ventures. So I let my sister spend time with her. And I couldn't find my other friend who I invited because he was like everywhere and anywhere. And one of my other friends agreed with that because he couldn't find him as well. And then we found him. We found him, I think, a little bit like halfway through. And I was like, hey, screw you. I tried to look for you. I told you on Friday that I would get you because you got to see Clifford Chaplin, the voice of Bakugo. And you got your own freaking caricature from another VA who you never told me about. You never told me which VA drew it. So like I came to confront him about everything and anything because I confronted him about anything and everything as well. So then he's like, okay then, let's meet some voice actors. I'm like, okay, fine. And the first one we see, it was right there at the front, but the first one we got to meet was Faye Mata. I got to meet Faye Mata for the first time. If you don't know who Faye Mata is, well, she is the English voice of Aqua from Konosuba. I got to meet her. So we were just talking to her for a bit, and she was saying how, talking about her, getting her role of Aqua, and then she was complimenting all our outfits, like all our cosplays. So it was me as Lolita Kuromi, my friend who I confronted, who he cosplayed Zoro from One Piece, and then my Mume cosplaying friend, and then Mata noted that she actually knows Mume, and we're like, she knows Ball? No way. We didn't know she liked VTubers. I think it could be given since she's a voice actress. So it's a possibility that she likes Mume. So then the next one we met was for my own satisfaction. So the next person I got to meet was Kristen McGuire. And my Zoro cosplaying friend and my Mume cosplaying friend came with me for moral support. Because they're good friends. And yeah, I got to meet Kristen McGuire. And if you don't know her, I know her from for the most part, 4 different animes. So she voices Akane, I think, or not Akane. Not Akane. Aya, I think it's Aya. Yeah, she voices Aya from Oshinoko. Ayane or whatever. I forgot her name. Is it Aya? What's the name of the blue-haired one from Oshinoko? She voices her. Anyways, she also voices Senko the fox from Helpful Fox Senko-san, which is actually a really wholesome anime that I did enjoy watching. Lou didn't really love Senko, so I told him that, hey, so I met the voice of Senko. He got jealous. She voices another character. She voices a character from Assassination Classroom. I know her face, I just forgot her name. So if anyone knows who I'm talking about, like if you guys know, hey, Kristen McGuire voices this character from Assassination Classroom. Like I know her face, but yeah, she voices a character from Assassination Classroom. She voices one of like the classes from one of the classmates from Class 3E, the main class of the story. But Akane, was it Akane? Oh, it is Akane. Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it is Akane. Okay, yeah, you're right. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but most notably, my favorite role from her is the voice of Alice Lendrot. She voices Alice Lendrot from my favorite comfort anime, The Duke of Death and His Maid. Alice is the maid in the title. So yeah, she voices Alice, the female protagonist of the story. So I was like complimenting her work for her because she did it so elegantly. Because Alice is like an elegant yet succubus-like character. Or not. Well, she is like a succubus, I guess, but she's more seducing. She's more seducing, but she's more seductive. But you can picture her as a succubus if you think about it. I think there has been moments where she's been pictured as a succubus in the series. But along with that, Kristen McGuire, she's actually an artist. So she had lots of artwork in her booth that was actually all illustrated by her of various works that she's been a part of. And in the front, there's one that I love the most. And it was artwork that she did of the Duke and Alice trying to make a heart sign. But you know, their hands are touching when they make the heart, because okay, so I guess I'm gonna describe the plot of the series. But as entitled by the first part of the series name, Duke of Death, basically at a very young age, a duke was cursed. At a very young age, I think he was 5 or 6, but he was cursed to kill any living thing he touches. It's not like a task, but it was a curse inflicted upon him where anything he touches, or if anyone touches any living thing that touches him or he touches, and vice versa, they die. So it can be like trees, flowers. Grass doesn't count for the most part, since he walks through it every day, I guess. But yeah, bushes, trees, flowers. For some reason, grass doesn't count because he walks outside a lot in the series. Animals, humans, you know what I mean? But yeah, he's not allowed to touch them, or they're not allowed to touch him, because they die in an instant. And it's a burden for him because growing up, he has his own maid since he's a duke, literally. So he has his own maid over time. And in the beginning, he tries to shut her out because of his curse, and he doesn't want to be near her, and he doesn't want to be near anyone because of his curse and stuff like that. It makes him shun himself out from the world. But the maid, aka Alice, voiced by Kristen McGuire, she doesn't care, and she wants to be there for him throughout his hardships. And what the fuck? Creative Cloud. Okay, I don't care. I can't even use Creative Cloud this quarter anyways, so I don't care what you want. I don't care what you want, Creative Cloud. You're not working for me this quarter anyways. I got notified from Creative Cloud regarding something. But for specific reasons, I can't even use it right now, or till like maybe this fall, so whatever. Just quit it. Come on. I don't want to talk to you right now. Come on. Oh my god. Oh, that's not going away. Like, come on. Press pair. You want me to press quit? I have Creative Cloud right now. I can't even use it. Anyways, okay. I guess I'll just wait for it to go away. Because it's bugging me. So yeah, this maid, she cares a lot for the Duke. Alice cares a lot for the Duke, and he decided to stick with it, and eventually he grew feelings for her, and she, you know, the feelings were mutual, so they have feelings for each other, and they are very, very, very well aware about that throughout the coming years. And technically, it is unethical for him to want to marry a maid, because it's kind of I think it's typically unethical for Duke to want to marry his own like servant. but he doesn't care. He wants to marry her no matter what, regardless of what his family says. But they have one problem. They can't touch each other. They can't hold each other. They can't kiss each other. It's forbidden love for them. So, they go through trial and error throughout the series to break the curse. And, you know, they can live their happily ever after married. The anime and the manga series are officially over. Like, the anime, the manga concluded, I think, in 2023. I read the full manga, but I think it ended in 2023. Yeah, it ended in 2023. I want to assume. Did it? I don't know. Okay, that thing is weird. Yeah, I don't know. I think it did finish in 2023 or 2022. Probably either 22 or 23. Probably 22. But yeah, it ended then, and then the anime concluded in summer of 2024. And I was really, I was like crying. But yeah, Kristen McGuire voices the female protagonist, and when I saw her artwork at the very front where she was that she did of the Duke and Alice trying to make a heart sign, but their hands aren't exactly touching, but they do make the heart sign. It actually does imply, like, it's like a reference to the series where they're always so close to touching each other, but they just can't. Because Alice, I'm concerned of how she knows her limits, because she's always this close to touching the Duke, but she always has a way to avoid actually touching him no matter how close she is. Like, I cannot even trust myself to do that, because I know for sure I'm like gonna accidentally trip and fall. I'm like, oh, whoops, oop, I touch you. Bleh. Like that. But yeah. And then along with that, I don't think most of you guys know, but considering that the Duke and Alice are like sort of like a couple in the show, did you know that the voice of Alice is actually married to the voice of the Duke? I don't know about the Japanese cast, probably not. But the voice of Alice and the voice of the Duke, they're actually married IRL. And the voice of the Duke is none other than Clifford Chaplin, who also voices Bakugo in My Hero Academia. When you watch the show, when you watch The Duke of Death and His Maid, without hearing what he sounds like, and you just remember the voice, how Bakugo sounds like, you will, in a way, you'll kind of hear it, but kind of not. I introduced The Duke of Death and His Maid to Kevin around like Valentine's week, which makes sense because it's a romance. But when I told him that that's the voice of Bakugo, he couldn't even hear it. Like, he tried his best to hear it, but I think for half of the season, halfway through the season, through season 1, he could hear it. But yeah, Clifford Chaplin was also at ASEN, and his booth was uncoincidentally next to Kristen's. So after I talked to Kristen, I talked to Clifford. And, I acknowledged his work. I admired his work for both Bakugo and the Duke, since I watched both. I've seen both Duke of Death and My Hero Academia. Like, believe it or not, I've actually seen My Hero Academia. I saw, from start to finish. I know they recently released, a quote-unquote, actual series finale, because, the series technically ended back in December, but then they released, one more episode, earlier in the month that kind of serves as, the literal final episode of the main series. I mean, I know the entire world of My Hero Academia, there are mangas, or there are more manga within the franchise that's still happening, but the main story's officially over. But yeah. But yeah, both my Zoro cosplaying friend and my Mume cosplaying friend came with me for moral support. Talk to Clifford Chapman. Because again, I admire his work. But my Zoro cosplaying friend, he already saw the voice of Clifford and he saw Clifford. He even took a selfie with Clifford. And he even got his own caricature done by Kristen McGuire. I was like kind of shocked. But yeah. He was also in Assassination Classroom. So yeah, he and Kristen were also in Assassination Classroom. But yeah, basically. Yeah, it was honestly like it was like just nice to see them. It was like really amazing. So and also actually I will say Clifford did recognize my Zoro cosplaying friend, but despite that he forgot to talk to Clifford about something the previous day because he went to ACE in all 3 days. But he, like, in front of me, he admired. He was telling Clifford how he admired his work, like, you know, how he provided his voice of Romeo in Stone Ocean. And Clifford said that was also like an easy and hard role at the same time. So yeah. I just wanted to point that out. So like, yeah, I was admiring his work for Bakugo and the Duke, and then my Zoro cosplaying friend was admiring his work as Romeo. Yeah. He voices a few other characters from other animes that like I've seen, but I think most of them I just forgot. so like my bad. But I know he's in he is in Assassination Classroom. I just forgot who. Just like with Kristen McGuire. I don't know how she did it. I don't know. Like, she provided me some examples of like how, you know, with how she did with Alice. She also told me that Kristen McGuire, she told me that she has like all the volumes of Duke of Death. I mean, I read it virtually, so she did good. I think she read all. Obviously she read all the. She was reading the books as she was like, you know, progressing to them in the series. So. But yeah. But then after that, I wanted to talk to J. Michael Tatum, who voices Okabe in Steins Gate, the main character. The main stupid character from Steins Gate. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So I was gonna meet J. Michael Tatum, the voice of Okabe from Steins Gate, but his line was very long, so I just gave up. And then the last thing I did was go to a RWBY panel hosted by this little like indie group, indie RWBY fan group called Beacon Academy Midwest, who they were kind of recruited me as like a member because one of the members last ASEN, they saw my cosplay as RWBY and they're like, oh hey, so we have this own group called Beacon Academy Midwest, which is basically like a group of RWBY fans in the Midwest. And that person, they I think they cosplayed Blake and it was either Crow or Neptune the previous day. But yeah, they cosplayed either Crow or Neptune, but one of them also cosplayed Blake. But at the RWBY panel, basically, they were just basically recapping RWBY all the way up to volume 10, like the end of volume 9, because RWBY has been on a hiatus for three whole years now. It's been on hiatus for 3 whole years now as of last month. And as of right now, volume 10 is currently in production. Like volume 10 has already been greenlighted, which we've been pushing for maybe 2 years or so. But yeah, it's already in the green light. It already got the green light. It's already in production, but it's been hectic because the studio that made RWBY, that animated RWBY, it shut down 2 years ago. So, you know, there has been some like crisis with what's going to happen to RWBY and stuff. And then, you know, later on that same year, it got acquired by Viz Media. So that was saved, and then we were just wondering how production was going, and then I think as of last year they confirmed the production status. They greenlighted it. So they were basically recapping everything from volumes 1 through 9. Since I had to leave at a certain time, I could only stay up to like maybe when they started recapping volume 5. But again, I know my RWBY lore. Even though I know the whole story, so I knew everything they were going to recap, it was just fun to stay at a RWBY panel. But, you know, throughout my time there, they did talk mainly like a lot about volume 3, because volume 3 was the volume that, you know, most events happen. I'm not gonna really spoil it if you guys are like wanting to watch RWBY, or you're still watching it but you're not even at volume 3 yet. But I'm just saying, volume 3, a lot of notes you should take just from volume 3 itself. Yeah, a lot of events happen within volume 3. That's all I can say. But don't worry, I already know how RWBY goes. I've seen the entirety of it like many times. The last time I technically rewatched it as a whole was when Kevin started watching RWBY like last summer. Yeah, when he started watching it last summer, I watched it with him from start to finish. That was like my basic rewatch. And that was when it started streaming on Hulu. So yeah, RWBY streaming on Hulu, so. But yeah, that's basically that. And then I left around like 7:30. And then by the time I left, on my way to the car, I saw someone, like I was like going through the sky bridge, and then I saw someone wearing the same dress that I was wearing, and then we just dapped each other up because we knew ball with that dress. Like we knew what was up. We knew that this dress was what was worth it. And then still on my way to the car with my sister with me, there was someone also heading out, and they were a few, like maybe 3 to 4 feet ahead of me, and then I recognized her dress. I'm like, what does that, like, why does her cosplay look like Cure Peace from Smile Pretty Cure? If you guys don't know, Smile Pretty Cure is technically the first anime I've ever seen in my life, but Glitter Force, which is the very, very, very bad English dub of it, like completely Americanized, and it was a Netflix original, but Smile Pretty Cure is the original. But yeah, someone was cosplaying, like, it looked like she was cosplaying Cure Peace, the yellow Cure from Smile Pretty Cure. And then when we got to the elevator, I'm like, "Excuse me, are you cosplaying Cure Peace?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, I am." I'm like, "Wait a minute!" I knew right from off the bat, because when I turned around, when she turned around, I had to see like the bow and the brooch in her dress, because the bow and the brooch would give it away, because the brooch has like a specific like logo from Smile Pretty Cure that gave it away. And I saw the brooch, it looked just like the one from Smile Pretty Cure, gave it away. I knew it. She was Cure Peach. Cure Peach, Cure Peace. What the fuck? Cure Peace. Cure Peach is a different character. Cure Peach is from Fresh Pretty Cure. Cure Peace is the yellow one. Yeah, I don't know. I'm confusing my cures. Yeah, Cure Peach is a different one. Actually, one of my friends, he cosplayed a dude from Fresh Pretty Cure, in fact, not Cure Peach, but he did go to ASIN last year cosplaying Cure Prism from Hirogaru Sky Pretty Cure. But it was the Kigurumi kind of cosplay, like the one I saw with Rara. But yeah, he cosplayed Cure Prism last year from Hirogaru Sky Pretty Cure. This year he went as a side character from Fresh Pretty Cure. And then I actually did see him yesterday, but he wasn't wearing cosplay. He was wearing his regular outfit, and I saw him from afar. I'm like, "Wait, why does he look like..." And then I went up close, he was buying a Lolita dress. And then I'm like, "Wait, is that you?" And then we instantly ran up to each other and hugged. We're like, "Oh my god, we haven't seen you in months," and stuff like that. But yeah, he wasn't wearing cosplay at that time. No, but yeah. And one last thing when it came to Pretty Cure. Well, I will say last ASIN, I saw someone cosplaying Cure Wing from Hirogaru Sky Pretty Cure. For basic rundown, well, Pretty Cure is literally a Maho Shoujo. It's all Maho Shoujo, but Cure Wing is the first ever male Cure in the entire franchise. And he's specifically from Hirogaru Sky Pretty Cure, but well, he's a twink. He's a canon twink. But yeah, Cure Wing is the first ever male Cure. And I saw someone cosplay him, and I really loved it. I also remember last year I saw someone cosplaying Cure Flora from Go Princess Pretty Cure. For people who know very, very good much bits of Scarlet VIXIE lore, Go Princess Pretty Cure is kind of I get my name from a character from that team, so not specifically Cure Flora, but someone else. I think you guys would know if you guys look at the characters. But yeah, Cure Flora is the lead Cure from Go Princess Pretty Cure. And well, lead Cures in Pretty Cure, for the most part, they're pink. They're all represented as the pink Cures. The pink Cures are typically the lead Cures, but there are some Pretty Cure teams where a different color leads it. Like Hirogaru Sky Pretty Cure was led by a blue Cure, and this current season's Pretty Cure team, Star Detective Pretty Cure, it's led by a purple Cure. I've yet to watch the new episode. The new episode came out today. I'm gonna watch it after stream. But yeah, this year's Pretty Cure team is led by a purple Cure. And then Hirogaru Skies was led by a blue Cure, which it made Pretty Cure fans shake and break down, because we have never seen a Pretty Cure team in our life that's technically led by a different color Cure, I guess. Because Tropical Rouge Pretty Cure, although technically she is sort of like a lead cure, but her main color for the most part is like white-ish. Like it's mostly white with like hints of yellow and pink, but we still consider her a pink cure because she technically has pink in her outfit. But for the most part, every single cure team is led by a pink cure, except Hirogaru Sky and Star Detective. I feel like there's at least one other Pretty Cure team that's like not led by like an exactly pink cure. I guess Cure Black. Cure Black being the literal first ever cure, like the first ever from the original Pretty Cure show. And like, you know, her color is black. So I guess you can consider a Cure Black one of them. There are some pink in her outfit, but for like, I think a good 10% of her outfit is pink, but for the most part it's black. And then we have Cure Sky from Hirogaru Sky. She's a blue cure, which makes sense because her name is Sky. Like her literal name is Sora, so well, it's a dead giveaway. And then oh my god, why do I keep forgetting the main cure from like her actual name from Star Detective? But her name is Cure Answer. Yeah, Cure Answer from Star Detective Pretty Cure. She's purple. Her color is purple. There is a pink cure in Star Detective. Her name is Cure Mystique. She's not even a lead cure. She's not the lead cure. She's just one of the cures. But she's pink. She's not a lead cure. Cure Answer is the lead cure. And along with that, for Hirogaru Sky, there is also a pink cure in Hirogaru Sky. Her name is Cure Butterfly. Cure Butterfly is actually the first Pretty Cure member who's actually an adult, because every single member of the Pretty Cure, more than 50%, or maybe 60% of Pretty Cure, they're middle schoolers, like around 8th grade, I think, like between 7th or 8th, but like they're middle schoolers for the most part. And then we see some who are like maybe not in school, or they look like they're just in high school. Cure Butterfly is the first Pretty Cure who's like a legal adult. But yeah, Cure Butterfly, she's a pink cure in Hirogaru Sky, but she's not the lead cure. And then we have, you know, Star Detective Pretty Cure, like I said earlier. Cure Mystique is the pink cure, but she's not the lead cure. Cure Answer, who's the purple cure. The purple cure Answer is the lead cure. And then Futariwa Pretty Cure, the very first Pretty Cure team. Cure Black. I mean, her color is technically black, but she's the lead cure. In the continuation series of Futariwa, aka Max Heart, I guess we do technically have a pink cure. She's added in the Max Heart series. Her name is Shiny Luminous. Yeah, her color is like light pink, but she's not the lead cure. And now I'm done talking about my Pretty Cure lore. This all came in because I was talking about Cure Flora. So yeah, back to the Cure Flora cosplayer that I saw last ASEN. I saw him this year. I complimented Cure Flora last year. The Cure Flora cosplayer last year. And then I see them again this year. But yeah, Cure Flora is the lead cure from Go Princess Pretty Cure. The same Pretty Cure team where I get my name Scarlet VIXIE from. Not specifically the literal name Scarlet VIXIE, but my name has a history, and it comes from one of the characters of the team. If you know, you know, but it's really obvious. But yeah. And then I left. But I had to go to a birthday party. One of my cousin's birthday party was yesterday. So when I got home, I changed out of my cosplay, put everything away, and went to the birthday party. Tried to like organize all the videos that I made like everything I recorded so I could put it in a little vlog, because I recorded lots of things for the vlog. I tried to gather it all together. And then my little cousins that were also there, they just had K-pop Demon Hunters playing. So I'm like, okay, I'm just listening, considering I watched that movie like maybe 10,000 times. And I slept throughout it because I was literally tired. I was tired from ASUN. So like I slept throughout it. So I kind of slept while doing my content creation. Like I kind of slept, I think. Oh man, yeah, they finished the movie, but I'm sad for myself because I think I slept. What scene did I sleep through? I watched the whole entire like golden montage. Oh, it's right after. Okay, yeah. Wait, no, wait. It was when RWBY went up the roof trying to sing Golden, but her voice is like dying because the patterns were getting up to like her throat. Yeah, it was that specific scene, like after the whole Golden montage where she goes up the roof and tries to sing Golden to herself. That's where I fell asleep. And like one of my cousins, they're also there. Like I was like kind of lying down a bit while trying to like gather my videos, and they're like, "Hey Vixie, are you sleeping?" I'm like, "No, I'm not." 5 seconds later, I'm like sleeping. I did as passed out. Like, and I was fine with that. And then I wake up at like 12:10. I'm like, oh, all right. We left my cousin's house like around 12:30. Got home around like 12:50 or so. Started gathering more videos. Uploaded one of my videos. Then went to bed. But yeah. And then I had to wake up again at 7 in the morning again because Papa Pixie was out of town for the day. And I had to pick him up from the airport, so I had to leave the house at 8. But I woke up with a very bad headache, probably from yesterday. So I had to take some medicine before I drove out. And I went to the airport to pick him up. Got home by like 9:30. And then, but I will say, yesterday, driving home yesterday from ASUN, I was very tired. I slept at the very, like, I literally started falling asleep at the very last light, and then, but it was a turning light, so my sister had to wake me up. Luckily, no cars honked at me. But yeah, I was drained. But luckily, that's the only light I slept from, and that was like the last light, just the last light before I get to my house. And then, but like I will say, Papa Pixie was also really tired. Like he was also like passing out while driving, because he was working a lot this week and driving us everywhere a lot this week because we only have one good car. The moment we got home today, he hit the hay, man. He went to sleep. He took a nap instantly. Like he was actually really tired because he got like no sleep, like little to no sleep almost the entire weekend. Because Papa Pixie flew out of town at 3 in the morning on Saturday, and he didn't sleep before even like leaving the house to catch the plane. And then as soon as he finished working out of town, he had to go back to the airport. He couldn't get sleep. Like he had to instantly go back to the airport. He didn't sleep, or even if he did, it was like only for 10 minutes. So he was actually tired. So he hit the hay the moment we got home and slept. He took a very big deep nap. the nap of his life that he needed because he did not sleep the entire weekend, Venturers. I slept, but also not for long. Because I kept on waking up at 7 in the morning for various things. I had to wake up at 7 a.m. for Asen, 7 a.m. to pick him up, and then I gotta wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow for school. All the way through Friday. I don't think I'm doing anything on Saturday, so luckily I actually get to sleep in on Saturday. I pray I'm not doing anything this Saturday. I need to sleep in. Like, please, I need this. Last time I ever even got to sleep. Wait, when was the last time I ever got to sleep in? I guess Mother's Day? I don't know, but if that doesn't count, then I could be wrong, but I think May 2nd. I could be wrong, but it could be May 2nd. But if I am wrong, then Mother's Day. That's how bad it is. So this Saturday, I get to sleep in, assumingly I'm not going anywhere this Saturday. No one in my family is graduating this Saturday, right? I don't know. My brother is graduating middle school tomorrow, but that's during the day, so I don't have to wake up early for that, but I still gotta wake up for school. Yeah, basically that. But that was my weekend. And now here I am streaming now. I'm supposed to be doing homework. I'm working on more videos. I mean, I got everything gathered for my vlog, so I can edit the vlog during the week. And I did the voiceover thing like this morning, so I can start actually officially editing the vlog. But I think I gotta do some homework before I do that. And other offline ventures. So now, and like I don't have much homework to do this week, so I can spend like a lot of time doing content creation and like working on videos during the week. I had to work on the vlog. I don't know when it's coming out, but it's gonna come out sometime this week. Yeah. Like if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna release a vlog later in the week where I basically talk about ASEN, of my time at ASEN. It's like the one that I did with Miku Expo. It's literally exactly like it. But yeah, and then I'm gonna be streaming 3 times this week. I have 3 streams this week. My stream schedule is already out, but I'm doing one stream on Tuesday where I'm playing more of the demo of Date with Death. I'm going to be playing day 2. The demo only has 3 days in the game, so I'm only at day 2 right now. And then Thursday, I'm gonna be streaming Whole Life Treasure Mountain because I told myself to set some goals to unlock characters in the game. So now I'm gonna do that. And then Saturday, I'm gonna be playing Roblox with Kevin. It's gonna be our monthly collab. We do collabs every month, and this month we're gonna be playing this Saturday, playing Roblox. Now this reminds me, yeah. So like, yeah, we're gonna be doing those streams. I'm gonna be recording 3. I'm planning to record 3 videos this coming Thursday. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing. I'm gonna try to record 3 videos by this Thursday. I have 1 more video to. Really? But yeah, I'm gonna record 3 videos this Thursday. I have 1 more like VIXIE Vocals video during the week to upload. It's coming out tomorrow. It's a whole live song. Today's VIXIE Vocals video was a Jujutsu Kaisen song. So yeah. And then along with that, Kevin and I gotta film a dance video this Friday as well. I'm kind of busy with content creation and that. Like, I'm not doing homework. I'm not doing much homework this week, and I'm actually happy. Like, I'm actually happy I'm not doing much homework this week. Like tomorrow, upload another VIXIE Vocals video. Tuesday, stream. Wednesday, possibly my ASIN vlog comes out this Wednesday. I'm trying to make it come out this Wednesday, but if it comes out earlier then it'll be Wednesday. I'm going to spend lots of time editing it on Tuesday, but Wednesday at the latest will be when it comes out. So Wednesday, possible ASIN vlog uploads, possible ASIN vlog uploading. Thursday, stream. Friday, no consecration, but Kevin and I gotta film a dance video. Then Saturday, Kevin and I do our collab. And then nothing on Sunday. I don't think I'm doing anything on Sunday. Oh wait. No, Thursday, record 3 videos, then stream. Sunday. Wait, never mind. I gotta say this all over again. Today, stream. Tomorrow, today, stream, upload a VIXIE Vocals video. Tomorrow, upload a VIXIE Vocals video. Tuesday, stream. Wednesday, possibly upload the ASIN vlog. Thursday, stream, and recording 3 different videos. Friday, upload a VIXIE Vocals video. Saturday, streaming with Kevin, uploading a VIXIE Vocals video. Sunday, uploading a VIXIE Vocals video. Never mind, I'm doing consecration every day this week. I'm taking advantage with the fact that I'm barely doing homework this week. Whether it's just like regular like videos on YouTube and other social media platforms, and then I stream. But yeah, basically that's all what's happening. All right, Kevin, you're done with the pats. But yeah. I think that's it. I think that's all I needed to talk about. Is this all I needed to talk about? Is there anything else I saw? Oh yeah, I didn't buy anything. I got very little money for ASIN, and I had to be mindful, so it's fine. I did get something. I technically did get something out of ASIN, and I'm giving it to Kev, which is fine because he was unable to go. So best for him to have at least something from ASIN, even if I can't get anything. There was a literal Miku Kuromi, like a Kuromi Miku plush. I was debating whether or not I should get it. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I like to have it, but it's okay. It's okay. I did get a Kuromi plush today, so it's okay. It's okay. I did also see a RWBY plush, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. No, trust me, I'm not upset. But if you know the Miku, if you know the Kuromi Miku collab that they did, it's basically that. But it's okay. It's okay. I don't need it. But on the bright side, I did get something out of ASIN. I made it like at least a mission for me to get something for Kevin at least. Like if I ever go to a con that he can't go to for whatever reason, I always get something for him. Like I always get something for him at cons that he can't go to, but I'm going to. I've been doing that for like I've been doing that as long as I've been dating him, so yeah. Like this is maybe the 3rd con I've ever went to without him, so yeah, every time I go to a con, I make sure he gets something out of it. Definitely don't need to, but I want to. Like, bro, when I saw the Gigi keychain last ASIN, I knew I had to get it for you, man. And I mean, like, there was something Whole Life stuff that I got for free because there was a Whole Life stamp rally. I had to give some of those to you. Like, I literally got a free Suisei sticker from another con I went to. I had to give it to you. So half of those stuff I get for you are free, so. And I knew you would want the Suisei sticker more than anything, so. Hey, I had to give it to you. So yeah, that's it. That's it from me today. I stream again on Tuesday. I have a lot more videos to upload. Like the coming weeks. I have a lot more videos to like record and upload the coming weeks. So be on the lookout for those. But yeah. Oops, shit. Never mind. I'm putting in the work for more content creation this summer. Like this season right now, leading up to summer. Summer starts next month, but you know. Oops, shit. Oh, I made a mess of something. No! I'm gonna try to clean it up. Clean. But yeah, we're basically at the end of the stream right now, so thanks for watching. Clean. Don't mess anything up. VIXIE. Yeah! Okay. Oh, that was a bit hot. Like, literally, the surface was hot. It's fine. My desk is messy anyways. Yeah, thank you for watching today, Ventures. My stream schedule is out already on Twitter and Blue Sky. It's pinned in my It's been pinned in both of my profiles, so you can see it anytime, anywhere, and it'll be pinned for the next week until Sunday afternoon of next week. And I don't expect myself to take another hiatus anytime soon. Yeah, I really don't know the next time I'm taking a hiatus. I mean, I finished all my midterms for this school year. Probably not for finals week. I know I took a hiatus during finals week last year, but I know I'm not for sure. Yeah, I really don't know the next time I'm taking a hiatus. Well, it might be sometime during the summer, but if not, then I'm going to be streaming every single week till September, actually. Yeah, I'm going to be... Yeah, if that's the case, then I might not have another hiatus till September. Unless I need to have one. Wow. A lot more content from Vixie the Pixie coming my way. Coming your way, guys. I mean, I'm fine with that. Content creation is my hobby that I enjoy. So But yeah, I don't think I'm taking a hiatus anytime soon. I mean, I don't have any planned over the summer. I mean, I'm not really going anywhere out of town. I was supposed to, but then I realized that it conflicted with a few certain offline ventures and work, so I decided to decline the offer. So as far as I know, I'm not really leaving the country. I'm not leaving town, at least as far as I know. So we should be fine. And I mean, I know hiatuses might come in like spring and last minute over the way, like along the way. But as far as I know, if things actually go according to plan, I don't think I'm going to take another hiatus till September, even though it's probably needed sometimes. But But I mean, come on, I don't stream every single day of the week. As long as I'm not streaming every single day of the week, then that's fine. Because that can actually be tiring. Especially for me. But, you know, I typically stream at least on average, 3 times a week. 3 times a week is the average. And I plan to do that a lot over the summer. Yeah, I plan to do that a lot over the summer. Upload more videos over the summer. And again, I don't think my next hiatus is until my next hiatus might not be till like September when I go back to school, like very early September, around Labor Day week. So yeah, you guys think I might get tired, and I think I agree it might happen, but for the most part we'll just see. Again, at least I take some days off for myself. And sometimes I'll just cancel streams because I need to, like if I need to do something offline, or if I need to do something offline and it's like, oh, and it's sprung up to me last minute, or because I need to take the day off because of like some things like going on for me personally, like whether it be like mentally or I'm just tired. Okay, well, I should start a raid. I'm gonna choose it to raid. Okay, we are going to raid. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Wolfter Stark. We're raiding Wolfter Stark. One of my good moots. He's at, yeah. Oh wait, I think he stopped. I think he's about to end stream soon. Never mind. I was gonna raid him. Yeah, he was playing Marvel Rivals. He's about to end stream. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, just a typical like rundown of who he is. I became friends with him because his fiance is one of my gen mates in Love-Chu. Well, fun fact. Well, she's still his fiance for now. They get married this weekend actually. Like get that ass, guys. I'm being for real. They get married this weekend. Yay! But it looks like he's about to end stream anyway, so. We can read to the next person who I was thinking of. I hope they're not about to end stream soon. I pray they're not, because I think they started streaming right before I did. Let's see, for real. Let me check for real though. I think he's been streaming for, he's been streaming for 2 hours as well. Yeah, so yeah, we started streaming around the same time. But I think I can raid, I don't raid him much. I've only raided him once before because he barely streams whenever I stream. Because he always streams like earlier in the day. But we can raid my Love-Chu Kohai named Kiskai. I think that's how you pronounce it. He's playing Phasmophobia. He's my Love-Chu Kohai. That's all you need to know. But we can raid him now if that's all it takes. I was gonna raid Wolf, but it looks like he's about to end his own stream. So it's fine. Cause he streamed a bit longer than me. Just a bit. Maybe by 20 minutes. Okay. We'll raid Kai. Okay, so for final announcements, I have 3 streams this week. The next one's gonna be this Tuesday at 9 p.m. CST, where I play day 2 of the demo of A Date with Death 2 Remnants. The demo is officially out, but I don't know when the full game's coming out. The full game lasts 21 days. But the demo only has 3 days. The first 3 days. I'm already on day 2. Oh shit, there's an ad. And yeah, I'm gonna be playing day 2 of the demo. And then the next stream will be on Thursday at 9 p.m. CST, where I play Hololive Treasure Mountain because I have some goals I need to set for myself so I can unlock certain characters in the game. Preferably maybe the ones from Gen 0 and Gen 1. Maybe gamers. We don't know. And then this Saturday, I'm going to be playing Roblox with Kevin in our monthly collab. And that's going to be at 6 p.m. CST. Yeah, 6 p.m. CST on Saturday. But I'm going to be doing content creation a lot this week. I'm going to be at school, but I don't have much homework this week. So I'm going to be doing a lot of content creation from me. Content creation from me. I'm going to be like, I'm going to do lots of recording, lots of editing, stuff like that. And recording, editing, and streaming all week. So yeah. But we're gonna raid into Kai right now, so I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Bye, Adventures.